So we're going to start right here. The weigh-in, well, actually, this was yesterday at 7:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, February the 20th, 2021. I'm teaching controversy with FightView3.com. We cover every single major fight live. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the weigh-in. And I did watch the shoulder build-up content. For example, let me show you real quick before they start. Hold on, let me pause it. On the Top Rank YouTube page, as I've been talking about, they release like a lot of good content, like, you know, fighter meetings, behind the scenes stuff, build up stuff, you know, the promos, what happened, you know, after the weigh-in, unseen footage. So in this case, I've already watched, as you can see, I've watched all this stuff. So what I'm going to do now is watch the weigh-in, because I was doing a lot of running around yesterday, and basically let me shut up and let's get to it. The fight is going to be tonight. Top Rank on the ESPN. Please subscribe, like the video. We'll go from there.
This is a fight fans fight card.
It's personal. It's a battle for Mexico.
Look at Berchelt on the attack here.
Big right hand from Oscar Valdez.
So powerful, so strong.
Two Mexican warriors. They're going to be fighting for the King of Mexico.
We only have one more sleep until we get the two champions who both live in Hermosillo, Mexico. They'd run into each other at restaurants around town, but since this contract was signed, it's all about looking right through the other, desiring that green belt, WBC championship, and that legacy. And as the numbers tell us, plenty of offense that comes with it. Miguel Berchelt and Oscar Valdez may as well wear the Mexican flag like a superhero's cape. Their pride in their country's well-defined fighting style, it has them always throwing punches in bunches with destructive results. In championship fights, Berchelt throws 81 punches per round, but his opponents land an impressive 18 on him. Among elite fighters, that's the 8th worst defense in the sport. Bad for Berchelt, great for TV. In facing the undefeated Valdez, Berchelt may need to bring a sledgehammer to the ring. Oscar has proven you can't break him. In a March 2018 title fight, the champ fought over 7 rounds with a broken jaw. Yet he took greater risk after shattering the bone. He went from throwing 27 power punches per round to an astonishing 46 plus with a broken jaw. So get ready for two offensive output machines who are defensively indifferent. Tim, I hate the fact that you retired.
Let's talk a little bit before I go over to the weigh-in. Now, I got to be honest with you, man. My heart is saying Oscar Valdez. Like, something's been calling me and say, like, yo, Oscar Valdez going to pull this shit off. 28-0 with 22 KOs. That fight they're talking about when he got his jaw broke was against Scott Quigg. Big, used to be before he retired. Scott Quigg supporter. This was Scott Quigg's last big, you know, big fight. Nice resume, you know, depending on how you look at it, at 126 pounds. But when you look at him moving up to 130, fighting a potential fighter that can move up to 135, it makes you think like, you know, because Berchelt has already said, if you watch the build-up content, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, there's 2 episodes on the Top Rank YouTube page. And, of course, you can watch it on ESPN+. And on the Zoom call earlier this week, which I was blessed to be a part of, he's contemplating going to 135. It looks like he sees big money up there. So the question is, you know, we've seen, and I showed a bit of a clip of his only defeat, flash KO knockout against Luis Eduardo Flores. You can watch it on YouTube, and you can find the fight. And basically, what we've seen is, we've seen he can be touched. And some other build-up content, which I think you should watch, is Andre Ward and Timothy Bradley have a sit-down. Is that on ESPN Plus or on here? And what they were talking about is how maybe Valdez could be able to catch him with a left hook if, where's it at? Well, you should be able to find it. Andre Ward, what did I watch? Here it is right here. Here, let me see if we can find the clip for you.
I just want to highlight that distance. And I mean, Berchelt, that's where he wants him.
Wait, right here.
It's right there. And 2 more shots for good measure on the way down. Great sequence from Miguel Berchelt.
See, one of the things I'm looking at, if I'm his opponent, if I'm Oscar Valdez, I'm constantly looking at that chin, straight up in the air. It's there. It's there to be hit. And look at the right hand. The right hand of Berchelt is always down. Even in that, with those combinations right there. Go back.
Basically, this.
One more time. And we know that Valdez, his left hook, he has a signature left hook. Either to the head or to the body. That's his money shot right there. I'm looking at. I see. You see the fire.
Straight a little low. This right here, this is what you call heavy leather. And it may look like Miguel Berchelt is just throwing punches, but this is placed, meaning he's looking at the shot he wants to land, and then he's ripping that shot with a lot of ferocity and a lot of power. He got range. He really didn't want that left hook to the head. That's the shot that he wanted. It's straight a little low, but that's the shot that he wanted. Then he came back upstairs. Sosa blocked that.
Let's head over to the weigh-in. You can watch this on your own time. Nah, I'm just joking. All right, back over to the weigh-in. I'm going to be here tonight. It's looking like I have an obligation, family obligation, but it's looking like I'm going to be able to make it. To be here to cover this card in its entirety, along with the Adrian Broner versus Giovanni Santiago fight, which I'm going to be doing a video on next for Adrian Broner, man. But whatever, still love him.
Hired before we had animators with sledgehammers. I hate it. I would have loved to have previewed your fights this way.
I love it.
My goodness, I love
81
it.
punches per round. Berchelt championship fight straight.
Yes, yes. Listen, he not only throws a lot of punches per round, but he's got hammers for fist. So every punch that he throws, if you're ringside, you're in the building, you can hear the punches landing on the head and on the body. It's a lot for.
I'm just going to go and get to them getting on a scale. And I'm going to put the links of this down below in the description box. Okay, let's start with the promo. Let's start right here. So, I guess what I'm saying is this. Berchelt, with size, power, experience at the weight, should be the winner. Also, you have to factor in that Oscar Valdez has had his jaw broken. Now, if you watch the build-up content, basically there's a little bit of bad blood there. Not too bad, but there's some bad blood there because in the amateurs, they didn't get a chance to meet in the amateurs, but yet they were so close, and revolving around each other to the point where Valdez feels that Berchelt thinks he got extra privileges in the amateurs and to get to the amateurs and to the Olympics, to where Berchelt is like, yo, basically, I'm more better suited for the pros. I would have beat him in the amateurs, and now that I'm a pro and a champion, I want to punish him for 12 rounds to show that not only to knock him out, but I want to beat him up for 12 rounds as well, because he's been saying he wants to get the knockout too. But you got to watch Blood, Sweat, and Tears to get what I'm saying and what he was talking about. I want to pull up a clip for you, but I already did a recap on episode 1 and 2 on the channel if you want to check it out. So let's go on and get to the weigh-in. Oh, and who I think would be next. Now, see, here's the thing. Unless, it's already out there. Shakur Stevenson has talked about it. I believe, I forgot who put it out there, but Shakur Stevenson versus Miguel Berchelt, if he wins on pay-per-view, can they sell that? I think they can. But remember, Shakur Stevenson don't have no belt. So what if they do Jamel Herring Call Frampton March the 27th when that's supposed to? The winner fights Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson gets that belt. I think he beats Call Frampton and Herring. Fight Berchelt. Berchelt has to beat Valdez if he does. And also, remember, Shakur Stevenson right now is ranked number 2 by the WBC, so it could be ordered. But Berchelt is on a fight-by-fight basis with Top Rank. So he's not signed with Top Rank. Do they have options on him? How does that work? Need more details. Tank Davis, we don't know what he's doing. Could Tank Davis and Berchelt be having secret talks for a pay-per-view? The Berchelt held over the PBC, that would be some old crazy type of move that can happen. Wouldn't be surprised in this day's boxing landscape. The 130-pound title is vacant right now. Jojo Diaz lost it on the scales by 3.6 pounds. Shavkat Rakhimov is going to take on Kenichi Ogawa for the vacant title. That's been ordered by the IBF already. Some other bullshit belts by the WBA, I don't count those. Just like I don't count Tank's WBA belt at 135 pounds because Teal has that belt. See what I'm saying? Now, if Berchelt wants to move up to 135, who does he fight, you ask? Well, depending, because if Teofimo Lopez stays, I doubt it. Looks like he really wants to get to 140. Maybe 2 fights, maybe. Devin Haney may look like he be heading to 142. You know, he's been talking about it. Both have been talking about how their bodies are growing out of the weight. Vasil Lomachenko is going to be there for Berchelt. He's not moving to 140. And that was a fight that's been talked about being explored in the past. At 135, I mean, who's really there? See, Berchelt's saying he's chasing the money. But what if the money moves up? You see what I'm saying? You know, unless it's Shakur Stevenson. And I'm not meaning to disrespect Oscar Valdez. You know, it's just that right now he's got to show me something, because him getting his jaw broke going against a pressure fighter power puncher, yes, he does have the Eddie Reynoso effect. You know, trainer of now Andy Ruiz, Ryan Garcia, Martinez, Canelo. So from what I've researched, Reynoso wants him to box and, you know, to be a smart pressure fighter. But Valdez, even up to this week and on Max on Boxing yesterday at the weigh-in, less than 24 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 14 hours ago, he was just saying, well, you know, like, but that's what the fans want to see. Well, then they're going to see you get knocked out if you're going to be, you know, out there fucking brawling your ass off. By the way, I got another gray hair. That a gray hair is just some shit. I thought it was a gray hair dog fur. I'm trying to get the salt and pepper look going on. All right, let's get to the weigh-in. Let me start running my mouth. Please subscribe. Take your time out. Like the video. We're going to be here tonight with some brief, fair use highlights. Thank you, ESPN, Top Rank, and UFC and Zuffa. They've been real looking out, you know what I'm saying, understanding the mission we're trying to accomplish here. But, all right, shut up, y'all. I do think there's going to be some fight of the year type shit, though. The blood is boiling in the undercard. I'm a trick. I didn't even mention the undercard. Lord. All right, where they at? Come on. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's watch the weigh-in.
No points are awarded. No judges swayed. But gamesmanship is a hallmark of how the fight game is played. The statements.
Berchelt is a true champion. The fans love him. That's the one I would want to fight.
The stares. The order of entrances. The outfits they wear. But it's all out the window with the first punch that lands.
Yes, the stares were moments away from the face-off following this live weigh-in here. This is the ceremonial weigh-in. They've got to make weight for a championship fight right here. Berchelt, title defense against Oscar Valdez. Now, at 11:20 a.m. local time, this was the scene with Miguel Berchelt getting on the scale. You see him putting his hand on the shoulder of his trainer there and taking a look down and saying, am I on? Is things good? Feel good? Oh, yeah. Okay. I can breathe now. All right. Probably going to be a...
Bro, he's emaciated as fuck. I ain't like that. Let's take a look one more time.
Got to make weight for a championship fight right here. Berchelt, title defense against Oscar Valdez.
Now,
at 11:20 a.m. local time, this was the scene with Miguel Berchelt getting on the scale. You see him putting his hand on the shoulder of his trainer there and taking a look down and saying, am I on? Is things good? Feel good? Oh, yeah. Okay. I can breathe now. All right. Probably going to be a size advantage.
On that
just a little bit.
Fight time. This is a good one bubbling up here. The Mexican Warriors, they are ready to get on the scale. Here's Mark Chinook.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds for the WBC Super Featherweight Championship of the World.
I'm excited.
Let's meet the challenger. Let's get him weighed in from Nogales, Mexico, Oscar Valdez.
I said some dumb shit earlier that the Broner fight was going to outshine this. It was the reefer. I'm a new medicinal marijuana patient. So I'm still, finding my stride. So yeah, this fight definitely is the shit. I don't know what I was thinking. Shit.
130. 130, 130 for Oscar Valdez. Let's weigh in the champ. Presented in association with Zanford Promotions from Cancun, Mexico, Miguel El Alacrán Berchelt.
Berchelt's last fight was actually in June, and no contest. According to BoxRec, no commission was present due to COVID-19 restrictions. Mexico City's professional sport is still halted by the local government. So he beat up some dude, Eleazar Venezuela.
130, 130 for the champ. 130.
Did a video.
We got to fight. Wow. And boy, do they look good. Berchelt and Valdez. Tim Bradley, you turned to me the other day. You said, I want to pay good attention to how Berchelt and Valdez look on the scale, how comfortable it looks like they made weight. Does either guy look drained? Because they both have punching power. So who will have punch resistance based on how they made the 130?
Yeah, Tess, that's a true thing. Honestly, I lived it. It took me, when against Ruslan Pavatnikov, it was about 10 pounds that I needed to get off before the weigh-in, the actual weigh-in that night.
I don't know, man. You think Canelo gonna show up?
I got the weight off, but when I put it back on, I thought I was fine. And then when I got in the ring and I got hit with that first right hand, it was ludicrous for me, man. Honestly, ludicrous.
Now remember,
I couldn't absorb the shot.
In our mega events, we have seen inside the COVID protocol safe bubble. They're separated for the face-off following the weigh-in. Now, we've seen some participants say, I don't care about that barrier. But here are the two Mexican warriors, the former undefeated featherweight champion on the right, the current WBC junior lightweight world champion on the left. 6 successful title defenses. Number 7 is Saturday night for Miguel Berchelt. Julio Cesar Chavez had a record 9 title defenses with the green belt at 130 pounds. The gamesmanship, the stare down, who will break, who will turn. They do it at the same time. Isn't it fitting?
Evan, you called him and told him
as they turn away. We've got ourselves a fight, Andre Ward.
Yeah, there's mutual respect between these two combatants, and I think that Miguel Berchelt said it the best. He said, me and Valdez are friends, but for 36 minutes, I won't know him. And I think that's how you encapsulate this fight. These guys have a mutual respect. They do have a past friendship, but they're going to turn that switch on come fight night and get it on.
Bernardo.
Miguel, ya son 15 meses sin dar este peso. ¿Cómo te sentiste y cuánto quieres pesar al momento de subir al ring? It's been 15 months since he made 130 pounds. How did you feel making weight? And more importantly, how heavy do you want to be in fight night?
Me sentí muy bien, ya estoy listo, estoy ansioso, estoy preparado. Estoy listo para dar una guerra este sábado. No sé cuánto vaya mi cuerpo a rebotar, pero bueno, sí creo que lo suficiente para poder ir por la victoria.
I don't know what weight it's going to be. All I know is that my body will rebound and I'm going to be pretty heavy, and it's going to be heavy enough to come away with the victory because I'm so excited and I can't wait to finally get in the ring and get this victory. Eres favorito, ampliamente. ¿Cómo no subestimar a Oscar Valdez? You're a prohibitive favorite. How do you not underestimate a fighter like Oscar Valdez?
Bueno, yo no me siento favorito. Voy a enfrentar a un gran peleador como lo es Oscar. Yo voy a hacer que reluzca mi trabajo, mi preparación, la gran esquina que tengo con mi entrenador Alfredo Caballero. Entonces, venimos por la victoria.
I don't feel like a favorite. I'm not going to step into the ring feeling that way. All I know is I'm going to go in there and I'm going to give everything. And more importantly, you're going to see all the hard work that I put in the gym and the work that I put in with my trainer, Jose Alfredo Caballero, and we're going to come away with a huge victory. Mark, you're with Oscar Valdez.
Champ, no disrespect, but Miguel is naturally bigger than you. He's longer than you. He's usually busier than you. What do you have that he does not?
My mindset. I'm ready for this. I prepare myself 100% for this. I seriously doubt that he trained harder than me. So my mindset is bigger than this, and I can't wait to hold that title.
You also believe you've been tested more than he has.
Oh yeah, I've been tested before. I've been injured with I fought with an injured rib, a broken jaw, and I've been sent to Campbell several times, and I always fight through it. So there's nothing that I haven't seen inside the gym.
Thank you very much, Jam.
Mindset. That's what Valdez says he has. Mindset. And being tested. Not wasting any time, is he? Berchelt says, hey, body's going to be big. He's digging right in, Trey.
It's time. It's time to eat. It's time to rehydrate.
Exactly the way you do it. You gotta get your eat on right away. Replenish everything that you lost during this weigh-in. Dehydration. You gotta rehydrate. That's the most important thing, I think, in this fight. Hydration and how these guys is going to replenish their body. So
yeah, so we're both guys look extremely well on that skill, but we're going to see tomorrow night.
The shits do be good. So, like I said, we're going to be here tonight. I'm going to try to stream, but see what it is Broner's, that card having a post-fight press conference. And I'm going to say I'm about a month. I'm bringing on the channel manager. So I would say in about a month after he pretty much hits his stride, I'm going to start doing live fight streams. I'm going to shut it down. So I would say about a month and a half, we're going to, pop out one major fight, like a 4-hour fight stream with post-fight commentary. Might do UFC, who knows? But we're here now, man. So, as of tonight is concerned, we're going to be doing videos on these fights. Let's talk about the undercard real quick before we go. Miguel Berchelt, obviously, for Oscar Valdez for the WBC super featherweight 130-pound title. Gabriel Flores versus Jayson Velez. Jayson Velez for Oscar Valdez in his last fight. Esquivel Falco versus Artur Akavov. Artur, the Wolverine Akavov. He fought Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders. And yes, he does like Hugh Jackman Wolverine cosplay. Elvis Rodriguez versus Luis Alberto Varone. Xander Zayas versus James Martin. Sonny Conto. So already right there, and when Omar Rosario and Javier Martinez, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 prospects right here. 5 prospects, good-looking prospects. 2 fringe contenders, and then this championship fight right here. Great card, if you ask me. So, excuse me. So I'm going to get up out of here as it's early, and we got a whole bunch of shit to do today to get prepared for the night. I'm going to watch the Adrian Broner versus Santiago card weigh in. I did watch it yesterday, but I'm really, really going to sit down and actually watch it, especially since Broner had a video, a rest video of Broner's was released a couple of days ago. Oh, shit. From something from a couple of years ago, 2018. But anyway. Let me get up out of here. I'm T-Street Controversy. Please like and subscribe. FightView360.com. Major updates are in place. We're going to be using our own rankings very soon. And see you guys tonight. Please subscribe.